Some of the comments from my post on Alabama redistricting took a rhetorical slant in opposition to my argument regarding drawing districts based on race. That somehow this is a racist in and of itself. The theory is that in the redrawn districts, the best candidate should win, regardless of the color of their skin. And in this context, regardless of party. Now, head, please remove thyself from ass. What are the chances of a black Democrat winning in these new districts? You may argue, what about Byron Donalds, a black Republican in Florida, or Tim Scott in South Carolina? I'm sorry, but my honest feeling is that these are opportunists. Anyone in the cult who is a black elected official is self-serving. I will concede that a black Democrat in a racially drawn district may be crooked, incompetent, and a detriment to his or her constituents. I mean, that is possible. But I think it misses the point. I have a story. Where I'm from, there's a large shipyard which employs thousands of people and is responsible for the economic health of the area. This particular shipyard is a military contractor. Many of my family members work there. One of them shared a story with me, but I think it's important here. In the mid-60s at this shipyard, the drafting department was a huge room filled with hundreds of men penciling mechanical drawings for the ships being built. They were competent, they knew their jobs, but everyone hired there had a single unifying characteristic. They were all white. One day, it was announced that there was a new employee starting. This was news because he was someone the department had never seen before. He was black. You see, as a military contractor, they were mandated to hire minorities. It's not an option. The man came in and was essentially ostracized, as you would imagine, in South Mississippi in the 60s. He ate with the janitors and the cleaning staff. No one greeted him or talked to him. Now, let me pause here. I'm not passing judgment on these men. Yes, it would have been noble, honorable, and the stuff of movies had someone with courage and humanity stepped up and shook his hand. I wasn't an adult then. I wasn't there. These men risked at least their jobs and at worst a severe beating or death outside the office if they had done that. However, the point of all this is that without the force of the government, this would have never happened. Now, there are black executives, managers, supervisors in the hundreds throughout this same yard. The heads of the shipyard were compelled to do this then. Otherwise, it would have remained as it was, and no one would have had the chance to see how well this man performed his job and contributed to the overall production. To my point, the reason we have black districts in Alabama is because diversity is critical to the function of the state. Only black Democrats can provide the unique viewpoint so important in creating policy. Policies that are ultimately for everyone in the state. Absent that, there's no real representation. And that's not good for anybody. Like the draftsman, it needs to be shown to be realized. I don't want to misrepresent myself. I love Alabama, but the opposite of love is not hate. It's indifference. I care enough and get mad enough that I want to fight for it to be better. I'm not walking away. I'm Tom Hoyer with a Reset. Peace, everybody.